Good Monday morning, y'all.
Good Monday morning.
Brody is playing with a paid stamper, and he's stamping himself all over saying paid, so he's been paid. Riley's trying to look at the camera.
Hey, you.
Are you looking at the camera? So, I'm editing the vlog from yesterday, and you guys can tell I'm not very happy. It wasn't a picture-perfect Mother's Day. I'm actually quite sad with the way that it turned out, but in all honesty, this is not the first time that my Mother's Day or my birthday or a holiday or something has been like that, so yeah, I'm kind of somewhat used to it, but every year I still have like that little ounce of hope that it's going to be better and stuff like that. So yeah, so it wasn't exactly picture perfect, but you know, at the end of the day, I look at who made me a mom. You know, first of all, God, because He helped me with being able to get pregnant, especially when I thought that I wasn't going to be able to get pregnant, because I'd never, and this is a little personal, but I've never, before then, I wasn't able to carry a baby to full term. No, look, that's not my hair. So, yeah, so I pretty much thought that I wasn't going to be able to have kids, and then I got the twins, and then when I was told by a specialist doctor that I was not going to be able to have any more kids unless I took all of these medicines and stuff like that, they were going to make me really sick, make my hair fall out. And he took the remote from him. It's okay. It's alright. Okay, back to what I was saying. They were having an issue, but anyways, they told me, the doctor, the specialist, he said that, you know, I might be able to have another kid, you know, if I took all of these drugs and all that, but it was really highly unlikely if I just did it all by myself, and I was determined that I was going to have another baby later on in life, you know, by myself. I wasn't going to take the medicine to make me sick, because I was already sick from the endometriosis and, you know, stuff like that, so I didn't take it, and then it was about 2 or 3 months later, I got pregnant with Brody. And, yeah, that specialist can kiss my butt. Yeah, and then 3 years later, I had Riley. So, yeah. You can't have that. So, anyways, even though it wasn't a very happy Mother's Day and breakfast in bed and, you know, presents galore and what everybody I think expects on Mother's Day, I didn't expect all of that. I really honestly just expected for one day, you know, just some gratitude, and for, I don't know, you know, to be thankful and to, you know, be like, thank you for everything that you do, because I'm not just a mom, you know, I'm a chef, I'm a cleaner, I'm, you know, I sew your clothes, I'm your chauffeur, your babysitter, I mean, your therapist, you know, I mean, you name it, I do it. So, anyways, but yeah, so at the end of the day, I look at who made me a mom, God, and then these kids. Are you shutting my blinds? So, even if me and Dale aren't, you know, the happiest with each other right now, you know, I'm happy with my kids. I love my kids. They are my greatest accomplishment. So, that's all I wanted to say. What are you doing? You trying to open the door? Was you trying to open the door? He's got a rocking chair moved over there trying to open the door. He's trying his best. He really is. He knows how it's supposed to open. He just can't quite get the idea. You best be careful. Careful. I see. See, he knows how it opens. He just hadn't quite figured out the rest of it. I see you. You better get down. No, let's not rock in it, okay? Yeah, I know, but you'll go backwards. If you want to watch Mickey Mouse, you come over here. Come on. Crazy boy. Come watch Mickey Mouse. Okay, so I know I look like crap, but I've been cleaning the house and stuff and then getting this. So, and it's kind of loud to hear because I'm washing clothes, but the baby cats for the past couple days have been like really whiny and stuff, and I keep trying to put the mama over in there to feed them, and she keeps jumping out and wanting to go outside. So she's, to me, I've only seen her like maybe once or twice a day feeding them, and they still act really hungry, and like when she jumps out, they just whine and whine and whine, and she's just wanting to be outside. She's not wanting to be in here with them anymore. So I was like, well, maybe I should try some little like mushed up cat food, and so that's what I did. I gave them that. On that plate looks really weird, but and my floor looks crazy, but I would love to repaint this. But anyways, that little black one right there, he or she, I don't know, was eating on it, but the other ones really wouldn't take to it, and I like pushed their little noses and mouth to it like, here, you know, this is food. They licked their gums, but they really didn't take to it. So I don't know, but what I did, because they keep jumping out of this box that I had them in because they're getting bigger, I put up 2 baby gates that used to be for the little kids that never worked. They always would climb over them. But I put up 2 baby gates and latched them together so they couldn't get out. And, oh, that one's fighting that one. Anyways, so I turned that upside down and put a new little blanket in there and put a litter box in here that the mom seems to know how to use. And I gave them some water. Well, she's got water and food, and then they still have that and a little scratch post. But they're kind of having fun just walking around, but I don't know what to do about the mom. What is that one doing? That one's in there playing, and that one looks like it's digging. I don't know much about cats, to be honest with y'all. I really don't know much, but, and I just tried 3 times to get the mama cat to come back in to kind of like check out the situation, to be like, you know, look here, and she had no interest in coming back in. And when I put her in, before I even got the rest of me in the door, she ran back out. So what do I do? Like, if she's not really interested in staying in here or really feeding them, what do I do? Because I mean, they can't starve to death, so I don't know what I do. What are you making?
Cookies?
What kind of cookies?
Doggy cookies?
No, chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
And what are you doing now?
Mixing it.
Stirring it all up. He poured the whole bag of chocolate chips in there. Now he's mixing it all up. Whoop, be careful. I'm slinging it everywhere as well. Alright, we ready to put them on the pan? Alright, good job. Good job. Alright, let's put them on a pan. It's 4:40. The twins are home, as you can probably hear and see. I'm getting ready to make dinner. I'm going to make some I'm going to make some sloppy joes with some homemade tater tots. I've never made homemade tater tots in my whole entire life, but I really want some, so I'm going to try to make them. So what I've done is I've taken 6 potatoes, I've peeled them, I have them in a pot of water. I'm going to boil them until they are tender, you know, where you can stick a fork in them. And then when I take them out, I'm going to shred them up. And then I'm going to mix some flour and egg in there with it, and then I will fry them. So we'll see how it turns out. I have no idea. Okay, so the potatoes are done. All I did was strain them off and dumped out the hot water, and then I put in some cold water and some ice to cool the potatoes down. Then I took my cheese shredder, shredded the potatoes up, which is probably kind of an unnecessary step, but I wanted like a little piece of potato in there. So anyways, I mixed half a cup of flour with 1 egg. I beat the egg up in a bowl and then I dumped it in there and I mixed it all together. And then I put some seasoning salt and some queen bee Cajun seasoning. So I rolled them into balls, just like so. And then I took a fork and I flattened them out a little bit. Wet your fork with some water every couple of ones that you flatten out. It just does it a lot smoother. So I've got my pan with oil in it over here heating up, and when it comes to heat, then I'm going to pop them in and fry them until they're perfectly done, and then drain them off on a paper towel. And that's it.
For this wonderful meal we're about to eat, make sure everywhere we go is safe, have some energy. Thank you for the blessing you bestowed on us, and make sure that we will all be safe and protect us from harm and evil. In your name I pray, amen.
Amen.
Good job.
Okay, here's our meal. So we're having sloppy joes. I just used the canned sauce, the manwich, and I just added onion and bell pepper into the hamburger meat and let it simmer on the back burner for a little bit. These are the same buns. I do not know how to pronounce those buns that we used last night for our burgers. And then I made homemade tater tots. This is what they look like.
Yay.
And
Awesome.
obviously they're good. What do you think? Good? What are they?
Celery roll.
Yeah, whatever he said. That's what they are. So they're great though. We did the same butter and honey mixture as we did last night. I have half of one just because I never really eat a whole manwich. Riley seems to be really enjoying the tater tots over there.
How much are you eating? Daddy.
You're not even eating.
How much was you?
Why don't you go eat?
Yeah.
Alright, it's 7:15. I'm watching The Blind Side. I really like this movie. It's really sad though. On certain parts, hits home a little too much sometimes. But I'm gonna finish watching this and playing my Candy Crush and say goodnight. You saying goodnight? Preston's gonna say you guys goodnight.
Good night.
Not in the house there.
Brody's playing with an air hog's plane, trying to play with it in the house. You gonna say goodnight?
Good night. Should we play the pop-up game? Should we play that game?
The pop-up game? Not tonight, another night. Riley's upset, as you guys can probably hear, because they're up playing and he wants to be up playing. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and the vlogs will be a little more upbeat than they have been for the past couple of days, so, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow.